What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel you're watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. If you're watching on Twitter, let me get a heart and a retweet. We'll greatly appreciate that. If you are watching on YouTube, please do me a favor, like I said, sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, all that good stuff. But most importantly, if you want all my plays, as soon as they drop, go ahead, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Believe we got a sale going. I gotta look at it's not Flash. I think it's like Bang or some shit. But it is a promo code if you haven't joined the core yet. It is a promo code. I either shared it or look at my man. We hit those page. He probably got it on his page. But yeah, man, we going up. We going up. I need to look at my last few recaps. I mean, I can now, but I know we've been doing really well. Won another 2 units last night. Let me see. Last night we won 2.9 units. Day before won 1.98 units. Day before that, 1.5 unit. And then the day before that must have been 411 and 412. Yeah, 412. We lost. The fuck that's a? I think that's 0.1 unit. Or is that 1 unit? I'm gonna have to. Damn. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look because that's weird. But we won 3.16. I have to double check though. But yeah, we've been doing good. It's looking like 5 out of our last 6 days have been profitable. That's what it's looking like. So try and keep that shit going, stacking up units. I'm the type of guy, I do bookkeep every day. Dream not shit talking to Warriors today. Poppy to save the day. Nah, I liked y'all yesterday. And y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Yeah, Steph to save the day for sure. Shout out to Steph. But yeah, I always recap. I'm not the guy to I just always recap, but I don't. I try to just keep my head down and work, and then like weekly, I'll see. Okay, how was this week? I try not to get lost in the day-to-day shit with this gambling. Then at the end of the week, then I add it all up and then put it in the spreadsheet. But I do recap every day, at least every 2 days at the very least. All right. So yeah, man, it was good. Gave out a nice blunt money bet yesterday. I don't know if I told y'all that was 0.35 units. Hopefully I did, but yeah, and we hit another one too. Anthony Black was playing out of his fucking mind yesterday, but I don't regret the play, just to be honest with you. But yeah, man, got some plays today, many more plays as far as straight bets that I have today. So we'll see what happens. I have a few blunt money bets, and we'll be trying to catch some live plays. All right, first play should still be available. But yeah, PJ Washington, 2 threes. Domantas Sabonis, double-double. Let me see what that is now. Half unit was minus 119. Okay, yeah, still good. Minus 117. I think we're getting a good deal on PJ threes. I also, for what it's worth, I laddered PJ, his threes. So I played PJ 4 and 5 threes. His 4 threes is plus 560. And his 5 threes are plus 1,300. It's PJ Washington. It's the playoffs. I anticipate him playing 30 plus minutes. And the Kings give up corner threes. And they've been giving them up as of late over the last 10, 15 games. And that's PJ Washington land. He gets some above the break joints too, but he's a corner 3-point shooter. So I really like his threes in this matchup. They're going to need somebody to shoot with that lineup. You know, you got AD, not really a shooter out there. Najee Marshall, not really a shooter out there. Obviously, Gafford, Lively, whatever. You're going to need PJ along with whoever the hell they starting at point guard. I don't think it's Spencer. Who they starting? Could be Spencer. I thought they were starting somebody else. But it's just somebody going to have to shoot threes on that team. Somebody going to have to open the floor and shoot threes on that team. So I think PJ is in a really good spot today to hit some threes. So I didn't go crazy with it, but I did play PJ Washington 2 threes, and I put it with Sabonis double-double for a half a unit. I think he gets that done in the first half for us, to be honest. I think he gets 5 or 6 attempts. I mean, if you want to more, honestly, this is just more of a scheme fill. This isn't even the last 5 or what he's been doing. I know obviously PJ Washington can hit threes, but okay, yeah. So he's been hitting them decently, not really too much, but the main thing with this is I think his minutes are going to increase. I think he's going to get maybe 35 minutes. So if his minutes are going to increase like that, then I think he's in a really good position to go over his points, go over his threes, go over his rebounds, all of that. So for the sake of this exercise, PJ Washington 2 threes plus Sabonis double. PJ Washington 4 threes plus 560. PJ Washington 5 threes plus 1300. The 2 threes and Sabonis doubles a half a unit. The 4 threes plus 550 is 0.15 of a unit and a tenth of a unit on the 1300. All right. Like PJ today. Next, I just came across this, and this is just a field bet, man. This is a field bet. Khalil Ware under a 3, and I put that with AD to score 18, 15 points. Let's see what I put that with. But I was just looking through because honestly, I think there's a lot of potential on this slate tonight with threes. I just look at weird stuff like this, and I noticed like, wait a minute. Until they just recently, okay, it's AD 18 points. So Khalil Ware under 1-3 made. Anthony Davis 18 points minus 128.75 units. I just found it really interesting that nobody's 3 line was 3.5 today. Nobody. So I'm like, damn, nobody gonna hit 4 threes today? So now my mind started thinking, who's most likely to hit 4 threes today? Hit 5 threes today. Either way it goes, you're getting amazing odds because now they did just move LaVine up to 3.5, like plus 120. But his ass and shit on DraftKings, he was 2.5 minus 164. That's good odds for LaVine. He can hit 3 threes in a quarter, 2 threes in a quarter. That ain't shit for him. And ain't none of these teams' defense so amazing. Ain't none of these niggas OKC out here where it's like, oh, they're gonna run these teams off the 3-point line. Hell no. Nah. Sorry. Don't. I know Dallas is a good defensive team, so is Miami. Don't care. They can get their ass lit up too. So when I was looking at the threes, I'm like, okay, I could see this person hitting 2 threes. This person maybe hitting 3. Okay, this person can hit 4. Then I see Khalil Ware. I'm like, he can hit threes, but he's a rookie in the biggest game of his life. This nigga's not taking no threes tonight. That nigga take 1 3 tonight. Spo gonna be like, you, come here, sit down. And he won't get back in the rest of the game. I don't think that's what he's in the game to do. Can he stretch the floor? Yeah. I think at most, the threes he takes tonight is 2. And I will be shocked. Like if I had prize picks or some shit, I'll be playing his under 3s attempted. Because we ain't got no time to be playing little games. I don't even think Bam gonna shoot no 3s today. And Bam he's shot well from 3 in a season. He's hit big 3s for the Heat. He's shown the ability he's one of their franchise players. So if you want to put up a 3, but I don't even think he will. So yeah, when I saw that, I just thought it was a good opportunity. Now he could Anthony Black me. He could pause. And if that's what he's gonna do, then I don't have no problem. I'll take my L and go. If the nigga gonna shoot fucking 5 of 6 and hit his first 4 shots, and 2 of them happen to be 3s, and he getting put back layups, and that's not normal. If that's what's gonna happen, that's gonna happen. But just honestly, his 3s, and I guess I'll pull this up so you guys can see. Let's see, share the screen. All right. So he had a game. He shot 3 last game. He was 1 of 3 last game, but he only played 20 minutes, and that was in a meaningless game against the Wizards. But the games before that, he ain't even take 1 versus Boston. 2 of 4 versus Memphis. That makes sense. Memphis, an unserious team, even though it was a close game. Makes sense. But overtime game, 19 minutes, no 3s taken. 35 minutes, 2 3s taken. Last time he played the Bulls, and mind you, this was a huge game. When they played the Bulls this game, this was a huge game. He didn't take any 3s, played 25 minutes, 1-3, New Orleans. I just don't think it's that type of party where this nigga gonna be getting 3s up. And again, if he gets 1 or 2 3s up, I'll take my chances that he's not a 50% shooter from 3. I'll take my chances. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will go ahead and take Khalil Ware under his 1 3-pointer made, and I'll put that with AD to score 18 points. minus 128 on DraftKings. Shop around, get the best price for 0.75 units. And last but not least, Sabonis, 2 hit, 1-3, just a quarter unit. I'm pussy. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I'm scary. I'm scary. And I don't think I put it in no blunt money bet neither. I just played it for a quarter unit. I'm like, yo, if that shit hit, that shit hit. But Sabonis, yeah, he did hit a few threes last game. King Sabonis did hit a few threes last game. But more importantly, his history against Anthony Davis, he tends to hit threes. All right, so let's see. He's played Anthony Davis. Look at bro. 2 of 3 last time he played AD. This was AD with the Lakers. 0 of 2, 1 of 1, 1 of 3. So he hit a 3 of his last 4, putting them up. Had a couple games where he put, so he's not gonna put up a lot. We're not getting a lot of volume, but did hit 2 threes last time he played him. And he's coming off a game where I think he hit 3 or 4 threes. He hit 4 threes last game. He probably feeling himself. He like, shit, might as well pop that bottle if it's going, yeah, might as well, you know. So it's a bonus a quarter unit. Part of me wants to play P. Giddy run the city, King P. Giddy, for 3 threes. And Sabonis for 2 threes and just get super nasty. And that's a plus 2,000 on DraftKings. I would like to do that. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I feel like I'm holding the straw or some shit. So yeah. Sabonis. They hit a 3. All right. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about in the comments. El Comentos. My commentarios. P in the building. What up? KC said Dream AD TD a sneaky look. Yeah, it is. It is. His assist is a sneaky look. His PRA is a great look. He been dishing. He is. I won't be scared to play him live. I'm gonna see what he do. If he start off, I could also see him fall short and get like 15 rebounds and 8 assists. Yes. Yep. Matter of fact, I should write that. Well, I like his PRA. I didn't get there yet. He's sprinkled in a lot of my bets. But I couldn't talk anybody off his PRA today. His RA, I think he's gonna have a really good game as well. I think they win. I'll give you guys my blunt money bet in a minute. I think they win. Sacramento's ass. Y'all know how I feel about them. They're ass. Giddy going to be Giddy tonight. You already know, man. King Giddy about to do his thing, man. We get into Giddy in a minute. Pause. Anthony Black is wild working. He was going outrageous yesterday. I'm like, all right, man. As soon as he got in the game, he got to put back. I'm like, all right, that's a good hustle. Then he hit 2 threes. I'm like, oh. And it's so crazy because, like, then he came in the second quarter, he didn't do shit. Third quarter, he didn't do shit. Then the fourth quarter, he got busy and he closed the game. So I damn sure won't be playing him again. Because if I knew he was going to close the game in the case of a blowout, and if you in the court, you know, yesterday we should have went really stupid. Should have went really stupid. But yeah, man, shout out to Cole Anthony. I played his top point scorer when he went to the bench after his first rotation. He went to the bench with 9 points. I played his top point scorer for plus 6,000. That shit immediately fell to plus 1,800. It just immediately fell. And y'all see how close he got. It was crazy. How do you feel about Chicago rookie to get 10 points? I don't fuck with rookies in quote unquote playoff games, especially against Miami, who's supposed to be a good defensive team, and they're going to slow the pace down. So I feel like you could go other places. I'd rather play, since it's probably the same. Let me see what my toss 10 is. I'm assuming it's like a 270 or 320 or some shit. I'd rather go, honestly, P. Giddy points. It sounds crazy, but I will. Yeah, my toss are 225. P. Giddy 15 is a 370. Nah. I don't hate it. And I'm not worried about him getting minutes. He a rookie, man. He a rookie. Any spread or money line you was looking to bet? I didn't get there yet, but if I had to, and I still may, I like Dallas to win. I like their team total as well. So I think if Dallas doesn't win, I think they'll find a way to score against Sacramento. But I do like Dallas personally, money line. I think Buzelis, damn, y'all like Buzelis. Okay. Maybe he played well against Miami this season. All right. Hope he get busy for y'all. Feels like Sabonis gonna have to shoot and make a couple threes to get AD out the paint. Well, this is the only thing. Because I think Trey Lyles is gonna be guarding AD. And I don't think I think it's gonna be Trey Lyles and a little Keegan on AD. And Gafford is gonna be Gafford and Sabonis. And that's kind of why I like Sabonis threes, because Gafford ass ain't gonna want to try and come out there. There could be a scenario where Dallas goes big at some point, but with Lively out there and Gafford, it's gonna be a little tougher for them to go. I and remember, that's why AD's so happy to be there, because he tired of playing center. So yeah, he may get a little small lineup. But either way it goes, I do think Sabonis is gonna take a couple threes. We will see though. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you putting up down play. My boy Rafi, what up, man? It's playoff time, kind of right. Got 3 spots he loves today. Keegan over his points. Okay, yeah, I saw his 11.5. I said that's pretty low. AD over his rebounds, 15, 15, 19 against Sabonis this season. I really do like his rebounds. The only reason why I got scared off of that is because, like I said, he's got Lively out there and he's got old boy out there too. But I told you I like his PRA, his rebounds and assists, just assists, all that. And Josh Giddey over 19.5 points, 1 unit each year. I know P. Giddey scored 20 plus versus them all the games. I think he also had like 3 threes every game too. P. fucking Giddey, stop playing with my son. The Murray spot is basically based on the fact that Monk is out and they will defend LaVine and DeRozan very good, I think, which creates a lot of open shots for Keegan. That's a really good point. Keegan is the guy. I mean, he's a hell of a guy to bet. If Keegan is like Anthony Black type shit, like the guy that they leave open, it could be him or maybe Keon Ellis, but one of those two gonna get a lot of open shots, and that's why I can't wait to just watch the game live and put in a few live bets. I got 3 boosts left, and I'm gonna use them all live. We got the 50% boost on DraftKings on FanDuel, that's live. I got a 20% SGP boost that I'll probably use, or I'll save it for the tomorrow games. And then we have one more boost that I didn't use. I think it's in the Bulls game. I used my other boost, the other Dallas boost. Gafford will be on Sabonis. Yeah, I think so. Barbecue chat. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Play under Pat. I was thinking about Pat Daddy. I was thinking about his under, but I was a little worried, man. I ain't going front. I seen Pat numbers. I said, he might fuck around, get 34 minutes, hit a couple threes. I'll be pissed off. But I like his under as well. Haywood, 5.5, and Dalen Terry, 4.5 for 450. Oh, all under their points. Yeah, I got an unders late coming for y'all too, but I'm with you with Dalen. For sure. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They put Murray and Trey on AD. That's it is. Nah, that's a fact. 35, 15, 6. That is a fact. Yeah, I like his points plus rebounds. I thought his rebounds were 4.5 rebounds for Andrew Wiggins. Like the Wiggins I know, and KC can speak to that. His ass to get 18 rebounds out of nowhere. But I do got a blunt money bet with his points plus rebounds. So yeah. But I agree with you there. And I'm not scared of what Gafford Lively playing. They will make Sabonis they will try to make Sabonis not getting offense rebounds, box him out to create. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, playoff wigs do rebound. That's a fact. That is a fact. All right, man. I ain't been promoting enough. So yeah, we about to get to the blunt money bets, but like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me get a heart and a retweet if you can. If you're watching on Twitter, we'll greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. All right, let's get to some blunt money bets. The first one I put in actually is a little boost. I think it's like an 800, 880, and with the boost like 1,000 or 1080, one or the other. But P. Giddey, triple double. P. Giddey, 2 threes. Tyler Hero, 25 points. My favorite 2 players from tonight in that game. Now, I know Tyler's going to have a lot of defense on him, yada, yada, yada. He's got to score, or they don't have a chance to win, in my opinion. So, Hero, 25 points. Giddey, triple-double, 2 threes. He's done that the last 2 times he's played Miami. Maybe all. Well, no, he didn't get a triple double the first time. All right, 0.2 units on that. One more time. 3 legs. Giddey triple double, 2 threes, and Tyler Hero 25 points. Next, speaking of these guys, I played this. This might as well be a straight bet, but I put 0.75 units on this. 0.75 units on this. So not quite a unit, but 3/4 of a unit. I told you guys, because I did this with my boost yesterday. I boosted a 600 to 1,000, and I said tomorrow I'm getting even more on Demon Time. I'm taking some shit like 250 and making it 400, or I'm taking some 400 making it 600. Well, that's what I did. P. Giddey, 16 rebounds and assists. P. Giddey, over 13.5 points. Tyler Hero, over 20.5 points. Again, Tyler Hero to score 21 or more points. Josh Giddey, over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Josh Giddey, over 13.5 points. I put that with DeMar DeRozan and Anthony Davis, each to have 20 points. Sabonis to have 12 rebounds, and PJ Washington to have 4 rebounds. I'm surprised nobody mentioned Sabonis rebounds. Sabonis has had a really good rebounding season against this Mavs team and against AD for what it's worth. So, but yeah, again, DeRozan, AD, each to score 20 points. Sabonis, 12 rebounds. PJ, 4 rebounds. Josh Giddey, 14 points or over 13.5 points and over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Tyler Hero, over 20.5 points. This needs to be done going into the fourth quarter. This needs to be a sweat-free. Plus 406, I boosted that and made it a plus 608. Only one I'm truly worried about is Tyler Hero. For some reason, if he just can't hit shots or if they double and triple team him and stop him from scoring, and somebody like Wiggins or Bam or, Duncan or fucking Alex Burke, somebody from the Heat goes crazy and he ends up finishing with like 16 or 17 points. But I think we really need to keep in mind, this is a winner go home game. Like, that's the difference between these games. Yesterday's games was like, oh, it's okay. If we lose, we still got another game. It's all right. Ain't none of that shit today. Today, you get to see the measure of a team. Today is the day. That's why I'm betting against Sacramento. Same way I would be betting against Phoenix. I wouldn't care if Phoenix had KD and Bill. I would be betting against them, whoever the fuck they played today, because they don't want to play. I don't think they want to play anymore. Why do they want to, especially these niggas, when they're going to know they're going to probably lose the next game? Because the next game is Memphis. Whoever played this. Now, do I think Dallas could possibly beat Memphis? Yes. Because they're going to have the best player on the floor, AD, and all they're going to do is be worried about defense. That can transfer in the playoffs. It definitely can. And Memphis is a shit show right now. But as far as Sacramento, they getting their ass blown off the floor by Memphis. God forbid they play OKC. 1-2-3 Cancun tonight for Sacramento, in my opinion. So I'm not too worried about AD, PJ. Sabonis gonna get his rebounds. That's what he gonna do, and DeMar gonna get his 20. Also, y'all know day one dreamers and day current dreamers. No, we just wait for DeMar DeRozan to get in a close game in the fourth quarter, and then we just ladder his points. We just ladder his 10 points in the fourth quarter. What's gonna happen is he's gonna have like 17 points going into the fourth quarter. His 22 points or 23 points are going to be like minus 125. We'll play that for a half a unit. Then it's like 28 points are going to be like plus 500 or some shit. We'll play that for 0.2. Then it's 35 or some shit. It's going to be like plus 2,000. Probably play that for 0.10 or something. Just tell you. So if I don't post it on the timeline and you see that it's a winner later, don't be mad. Told you. So what's going to happen? So this is a nice little builder, a plus 100 and a plus 152. It's a plus 406 with the 50% boost is a plus 608, 0.75 units risk. This is make FanDuel give dream sweat-free bets again. Not as catchy as MAGA, but make FanDuel give dream sweat-free bets again. That's what we need. I need a big-ass hat with them initials. Okay? And the only way I know for them to start giving me straight bets, I start knocking these 50% bets down. I hit 4 of these bitches out of 5. I bet you they want to give me a sweat-free bet then. They ain't going to want to keep giving me 50% bets. 50% because they must think some shit sweet. So, Last time, Giddey over 13.5 points. Giddey over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Tyler Hero over 20.5 points. DeMar DeRozan and AD each to score a dub. That's 20 points. Sabonis 12 rebounds and PJ Washington 4 rebounds. Big vibes. All right. All right. What else do we got? Oh yeah, this shit done went viral, kind of. I don't even want to say viral, but it went kind of viral. Shit, viral for me. I posted this play, and that shit's still going up right now. I hope this bitch hit. And it's so crazy because I'm pretty sure if this post don't hit, now I don't want to put that, I don't want to talk down on myself. Obviously, y'all know I'm as confident as it comes. But like my thing is this: like this shit hit. I think I picked up 400 followers just from posting this play. Right, this bitch hit. I'm not gonna pick up no more followers. That's how that should be. I do not be picking up followers when I hit big tickets. I don't. I pick up followers from posting what could be hit. Niggas be like, I like that. But niggas don't never see I hit shit and be like, yo, I'm about to follow him. I never do that shit. But yeah, man, this is a plus 10,000. It's down to a 9,000. That's just because the Levine shit fell a little bit. But yeah, this shit went kind of viral. This shit got 2,000 likes and 1,000 bookmarks, which is crazy. 400,000 views. So yeah, let's do it. 10th of a unit on this, and this is under floor general specials. I'm seeing people on the post like, where is it at? This not this that da da da. Yeah, I don't know if those floor general specials are available in every state. I know it's kind of apples and oranges, but I know in New York we can't bet on like anything that voters bet on. I mean anything that voters vote on. So I can't bet 6th man of the year. I can't bet defensive player of the year. Now I can bet who leads the league in threes. I can bet who leads the league. Like I can bet stuff that's tangible that you can see. That's not based on voting from a man or a woman. So yeah, maybe you may not be able to get these floor specials, these floor general specials, but this is just a matter of me being a sports betting gooner up late last night, going through markets, just seeing if a motherfucker fucked up, and then I, little glitch seeing, and I went through these floor specials, and I actually had 4 picked out, but I chose my favorite 2, and then when I seen I could parlay them, I said, oh, it's lit. So we'll start with the Bulls game. This is under floor general specials, and this should be under popular. It's not going to be under SGP, so it should be under popular, maybe even quick bets. Coby White and Josh Giddey, both to assist each other on 2 made field goals. If P. Giddey gonna get 10 assists, why wouldn't 2 of them shits be to Coby White? That kind of goes without saying, right? And if P. Giddey's gonna score 20 points, why wouldn't 2 of them assists come from Coby White? This nigga P. Giddey ain't out there harder than him. That's not how he scores. That nigga's either scoring on a fast break, so he's dribbling and scoring, or he's getting the ball on a fast break. He's wide the fuck open because they leave him open at the 3, so he's scoring off an assist, or he's on the closeout. So he's attacking the closeout. So maybe somebody makes a mistake and closes out on him too much, and he can do a little pump fake, get in the lane, do his little floater. I think maybe Coby White, who tends to be kind of passive at first. I don't know. He's been passive these last few games. The last few games that I bet him, he's been passive, and then he's blowing up toward the end of the game. But yeah, I think if Coby White gets 5 or 6 assists, I could see 2 of those going to P. Giddey. But and that's why it's a plus 1,500. I think Coby is what makes this a plus 1,500. If we have a game where Coby White has 6 to 8 assists, then we have a really good chance of this happening. Obviously, if it's a game where Coby White has 3 or 4 assists, it's going to be less and less of a chance of this happening. So pretty much Coby White and Giddey to each assist each other on 2 made field goals. So, each of them to pass it to. So Coby got to make 2 passes to Giddey for 2 assists, and Giddey got to make 2 passes for Coby for 2 baskets, I should say. All right. That is a plus 1,500. I played that for a 10th of a unit. I played this for 15th of a unit. Zach LaVine to score a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer assisted by Sabonis. It's pretty simple. Dribble handoff vibes. That's all. Dribble handoff vibes. Maybe backdoor vibes. Maybe LaVine cuts backdoor. Fast break vibes. Yeah, I know Sabonis will grab a rebound, push that break. LaVine out on the break, maybe leaks out, gets a dunk. But I think the 3-pointer is going to be super easy. You know what I'm saying? Like that just, that's a swing from Sabonis. So that's a nice low dribble handoff. He's coming off of it and he's shooting the 3. That's nothing. But maybe we get the 2-pointer off of midi, off a little back door or something like that. But if Sabonis again gets 5 to 8 assists, I can see 2 of those coming to, obviously a couple of them gonna come to DeRozan, but I can see a couple coming to LaVine as well on them dribble handoffs. So for a plus 550 is down to a plus 470. Now I'd still risk the same point 15 units on it. I wouldn't go crazy on it. But yeah, Zach LaVine scored a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer, assisted by Sabonis. I played that separately for a 15th of a unit. Hardly the 2 together. What could go wrong? Plus 10,000. Big vibes. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all are on. Give y'all a few more blunt money bets. The AD Dallas blunt money bet. AD 25, 11, and 4. Dallas money line. Pretty simple. Plus 525 without the boost, plus 700 with it. AD to score 25 points, have 11 rebounds, and have 4 assists. He's the best player on the floor. I think he gets that whether or not they win. Whether they win or not. But I do think they win. So there's that. AD 25, 11, and 4, and the lead his team to victory. That's the 33% boost on DraftKings for that. Let's see what else. Let's go to let's go to MGM and ESPN bet with it. That's how we'll end this. PJ Washington, 7 rebounds. Davion Mitchell, 7 assists. Plus 536 without the boost. On Bet MGM, I boosted it to make it a plus 670.2 units on that. I like Davion Mitchell today. I think he's going to get extended minutes because he's going to have to guard Josh Giddey or Kobe White. I think he gets extended minutes. And he's played well. Both times he's played against Miami this year. I think he's had 8 assists both times. For Miami that he's played Chicago this year. So yeah, I like Davion Mitchell to flirt with a double-double, flirt with 8 assists like he's been doing each time he's played them. And PJ Washington, if I think he's going to play 30 plus minutes, I like his threes. Of course, I like his rebounds as well. You can get his 10 rebounds at plus 750. And I felt so bad, but yeah, real ones know, dreamers know. We just cashed his 8 rebounds at plus 550, and my scary ass. The 10 was like plus 1,000. I didn't play it, and the 12, which he ended up with like 13, was like plus 2,000. Nigga had like 5 in the first quarter here. I go, oh shit, let me play the 12 and the 14 and end up cashing the 12, but it could have been way better. So yeah, PJ shit still work. Pause. Like his legs still work. He can still jump up and get rebounds. I know niggas' minutes been up and down and their rotations been all over the place. I think that shit's done now. I think it's the playoffs. We getting PJ Washington 33 to 40 minutes. Same thing with AD. Nigga, that's what we brought you here for. Ain't no minutes limit, nigga. You ain't about to play no 29 minutes tonight. Ain't none of that. Nigga. It's fucking 35 to 40 minutes of AD tonight. That's what you getting. That's what I believe. That's what we betting. All right. So PJ Washington, 7 boards. Davion Mitchell, 7 assists, plus 536 without the boost, plus 670 with it. That's all MGM. As far as ESPN bet with it, let's see. Little builder. 1 steal for Josh Giddey and Davion Mitchell. 1 block for Khalil Ware. 2 blocks / steals. So 2 steals and blocks. Whatever you can get. 2 steals. He can get 2 blocks. He can get 1 block, 1 steal, whatever. For AD. 1 steal or block for Gafford. 1 steal for Keon Ellis. And 15 points for AD. I know that's a lot. I'll say it again. But this is just like a little steal, a little defensive builder. What made me say this is like I've lost too many bets recently where I got everything right except for the defense that I added to it. And I said, son, and I almost did it again last night because I had the Moses Moody shit and I added his steal. I was so tight. When I tell you everybody for the fucking Warriors that had played more than 10 minutes, look at the box score. All them niggas had a steal. Except for Moses Moody, the nigga who had been leading them in steals outside of Draymond for the last 5 games. I'm like, bro, nigga, what are you doing? All them niggas had steals. Buddy had like 2 steals. I'm like, oh my God. I'm looking at the box score like, bro, Moses, please. And he ended up getting, I think, he got a steal and a block. It was really 2 steals, but whatever. They gave one of his steals to somebody else. But yeah, he ended up getting a steal for me. But I say, yo, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm going to put all my little defense shit on one lay, and I'm keeping offense shit because it'd be too ganky. I lost a lot with Dyson Daniels this year, where I would have his rebounds and assists and his steals and blocks on the same shit. And it'd be one of the games where he didn't get his steals and blocks, but he got his rebounds and assists. So yeah, I'll say it again. Davion Mitchell and Josh Giddey to get a steal. Khalil Ware to get a block. AD, 2 steals and blocks. Daniel Gafford, 1 steal or block. Keon Ellis, 1 steal. AD, 15 points. All these guys basically got this shit at least a 70% hit rate over their last 10, possibly 100% for a lot of them. All right. It's a plus 411. The AD 15 points because it was a plus 399, but for me to use the boost had to be plus 400 on ESPN Bet. So the AD 15 points took the plus 4 whatever, and then I put the boost on it to make it a plus 507. So one last time, Davion Mitchell and Josh Giddey to get a steal, Khalil Ware to get a block, AD to get 2 steals and blocks, whatever, a steal, a block, 2 steals, 2 blocks, whatever he does. Daniel Gafford to get 1 steal or block. Keon Ellis a steal. AD 15 points. ESPN that I got for y'all. Okay. This is a plus. I played that for 0.2 units. Also played this for 0.2 units. I don't think I boosted this one. Did I boost this? I don't know. Yeah, probably did. Yeah, I boosted it. Probably. So it's like a 750 without the boost, a plus 948 with it. Dalen Terry under 8.5 PRA. Alec Burks under 10.5 PRA. Caleb Martin over 6.5 PRA. Trey Lyles over 12.5 points plus rebounds. Trey Lyles gonna hit a couple threes tonight. Probably gonna play a bunch of minutes tonight. It's gonna be very important with that team going big. I don't think Valanciunas is gonna play. It's gonna be Trey Lyles. I mean, Valanciunas don't play as of that, so it's gonna be Trey Lyles. And if he's in there, he'll grab a couple rebounds. Hit a couple shots. Be what it is. All right. So I like his over points and rebounds. He's like Santi Aldama last night type shit, except for he'll be starting. Caleb Martin, it's playoff time. And I know a lot of guys' minutes are going to get cut. I think that they're going to give Caleb a shot. Caleb's been a great playoff performer in his career. I can see Caleb hitting 2 corner. It's the playoffs. I mean, day one dreamers know. A couple years ago, Caleb Martin felt just for the love of the game, I need to play Caleb Martin 15 points tonight. That shit's probably plus 2,000. But Lord knows, man, that was a hell of a run with Caleb Martin 3 threes and plus 1,500 2 years ago when Miami made that run. Whew, was a hell of a run, man. Was a hell of a run. So I think he can come in. And this is another thing too. He knows how to make an impact. So he'll take his first 3. He'll be open. He'll miss it. He'll brick it. Then he'll be like, okay, I'm going to pump fake. I'm going to get to the hole. I'm going to get to the line. I'm going to grab a couple of rebounds. I might assist here or there. But if he gets 15 to 20 minutes, absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. So yeah, Caleb Martin over 6.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Trey Lyles over 12.5 points plus rebounds. Alex Burks under 10.5 PRA. It's my man. This nigga's either going to have 12 points on 4 of 7 from 3 or like 8 points on 2 of 4 from 3 and a couple free throws. Like, this nigga's not rebounding shit and he's not assisting shit. That's just what it is right now. Could he get 3 or 4 lucky rebounds or a couple lucky assists? Yes. Is that what he does? No. The nigga's out there to do one thing, hit corner threes. Can he hit 3 corner threes in the first quarter and fuck this bet? Yes. I don't think he will, though. That is my son, though. Shout out to Alex Burke. And last but not least, and shit, 3 corner threes won't even dead it. So, yeah. I mean, it'll go a long way, but it wouldn't because the number's 10.5. And last but not least, Dalen Terry. This nigga's too young. I don't even know his name. This nigga's too young to even be getting any minutes in the game that matters. The fuck? If Julian Phillips ain't getting no burn, this nigga shouldn't be getting no burn. I know he's a shooter. I don't care. If Julian Phillips not in the game, Dalen Phillips need to be playing 12 minutes tops. That's it. And it's a 1-point spread, so we shouldn't have a scenario where like young niggas didn't know. At the end of the game, it should be starters because it should be within 2 or 3 possessions type shit. Okay, so Dalen Terry under 8.5 PRA, Alex Burks under 10.5 PRA, Caleb Martin over 6.5 PRA, and Trey Lyles over 12.5 points plus rebounds plus 948.2 units risked, and that's a boost. I don't have much else. Let me give you guys one more and we get up out of here, baby. We out of here, baby. We're not out of here. We'll be done talking sports and then we'll talk about a couple other things really quick. All right, man, here goes some threes. Hopefully all these lines are still available for the most part. If not, dumb them down a bit. But I thought all these were sweet. Levine, 3 threes. Clay, 3 threes. Keegan, 2 threes. Tyler, 3 threes. Khalil, under 1 3. Plus 867. I just feel like them shits are sweet. That's all. That's it. Not much else there. I think Klay Thompson can hit 3 or 4 threes. It's Klay Thompson. I think Zach LaVine can hit 3 or 4 threes. I think Keegan Murray is going to be open enough. I think he can hit 3 or 4 threes. I'm pretty sure Tyler Hero can hit 3 or 4 threes. And I don't think Khalil Ware is even going to attempt a 3. Don't got much analytics for you guys today. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, dims the blunt money bet. So, to recap the plays. Oh, shit. Y'all, niggas, I know it's some strong ass weightlifting niggas in here, bro. I fucked my shoulder up, man. Like right here, I fucked my shit up bad, man. My shit hurt bad. I gotta get surgery or something. I'm trying to tell you. My shit hurt better than a bitch. So to recap, Khalil Ware under a 3 and AD to score 18 points. I played that for 3/4 of a unit. I played PJ Washington, 2 threes and Sabonis double-double, minus 119. It's 117 now. I played that for half a unit. And I played Sabonis to 3 for a quarter unit as well. I got another bet in the court. May have a couple live bets in the court. As far as straights. But that's that. All right. Oh, shit. Let's get through the comments. Chop it up for a bit before these games start. Yeah, Wiggins do get right in the playoffs as far as rebounds. His threes are kind of low as well. If you have to choose, would you play Wiggins PR or rebounds and straight? I'll play his PR. Because he can, if Tyler Hero or Bam front, it'll be Wiggins to have the big game. So get a triple-double and PJ double-double for an underdog lotto. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. That shit, that's a 230 and a 750. So shit, it wouldn't hurt. One sneaky bet is Davion Mitchell over 1 first quarter point. Yeah, I was gonna say 1 assist, but yeah, I think he could score. I feel like a lot of people not on Kobe White, bro, a dog, and he went crazy first game of the play-in last year. Kobe is a dog. I got him in a 1 play. And I'm just gonna have to see if he's super aggressive and turned up tonight. And turned up the second half last game. Yeah, he did that shit against Charlotte too. He did that against Charlotte. He started off super slow. I think he scored in the first quarter. I was on stream. Then as soon as I got off stream, he went for like 40 the last 3 quarters. It was crazy. If Kings advance, Memphis easy, but Mavs advance, gonna be trouble. AD been elite in all of Mavs games. Yeah, he has been. Yep, that's a fact. What up, man? How do you find those floor general specials? Yeah, they should be under quick bets. They should be under quick bets. Casey said quit playing. My beauty queen just came home. She's 6'8", 250 pounds of sweetness. Salute. Who you fuck with? Cardosa? You fuck with Cardosa, Adam? You wifed up Cardosa? Let me find out, Adam. He dating Camellia Cardosa. Okay, you do you, man. Yeah, shit. You like it, I love it. Rafi, I would have played Giddy triple-double if it would have been like 400 at least, but I have it at plus. Yo, P. Giddy run the city, my nigga. You sound like me. Yo, and this is what I like. Because now he about to have a triple-double every game for the duration of the playoffs. So that shit in the plus 100. Yo, I feel you. Because that's how I felt. My boy Bev Road No Hills came in here one day. He was on. I'm like, man, I'm tired of seeing Giddy name here. What's this nigga triple-double? Plus 1100? Let me see how many I seen that nigga. I said, 2 triple-doubles? I'm not playing this shit. Then that nigga started going crazy with the triple-doubles right after that. So yeah, man, trust me, there's a reason why that bitch is plus 200. It's a reason for sure. But I feel y'all understand why a lot of people not playing it. To me, it's clearly a party piece. Definitely. It's because you in New York. We not getting sweat-free bets here. I literally went to New Jersey like 1 month ago. As soon as I went, updated FanDuel at it. That's crazy. Really? That's crazy. I know you was in NYP. Where you at? You in the city with Flo? The Gale in the building said, yeah, I really like that leg. It got good vibes written all over it. You gonna make a name off this bet? I hope so. Man. Not based on Kendrick Perkins knowing the difference between a player and a coach. Out of context, Kobe White points is such a gamble, in my opinion. Feel like when I play him, dude becomes Nico Mannion, and when I don't, yeah, man. That's why I said I got him in 1, and then I'm gonna watch him live. I'm gonna see what he got, if he comes out aggressive or what, man, because he be on bullshit sometimes. One of these games will be a gold mine. Could be the first one. Any game with Chicago got that potential. And the plus 5,000 SGP will hit. I really hope Davion will guard White and not Giddy, honestly. Well, I mean, he probably gonna guard White because they don't need to guard Giddy because Giddy, Giddy ain't gonna. I think he got Kobe White. Kobe got way more of a bag, you know. Got KC laughing. Rafi said also about your parlay with lower lines. I love it. I just rather play Bam. I see. Yeah. No, I got you. I don't bet Bam. I don't put Bam. I don't bet Bam no more. I can't. I cannot bet Bam. It just don't work for me, man. It's like Pascal Siakam last year. I'll try next year, but I can't bet Bam. So I could, if one of y'all got a good read on Bam, and y'all, because that Tyler Hero over 20.5 is like minus 390. If you got a better minus 390 to swap it out, go ahead. But I'm a big fan of Tyler. He's cashed me out all year. That was crazy. Moses wasn't aggressive out the gate. He was getting hella stocks. Keep that separate, man. Yeah, I see now 80 stocks at 2.5. Yeah, I think 80 shits is low too. I think his stocks is low too, and Sabonis is the type that he can get blocks on, even Trey Lyles. Because Sabonis, he like to get that offensive rebound to go up real quick. Gafford and AD can get that quick block. You trying to get that rebound to go up quick? I see it. And y'all know AD gets steals too. So yeah, that 2.5, is that a glitch? Nah. But it is a little low. I'm in Queens. Flo, I thought I remember y'all having that conversation. Okay, yeah, I thought you was down there with Flo. Okay. Bam Reed gotta be. He told Asia he gonna go crazy. Yeah, if y'all ever see that and he tell Asia he going crazy, I'll bet Bam. Then I bet Bam. I won't bet his base, but I dumb him down. I still won't bet his base. Even if he told his girl he was going crazy, I can't do it. If his base 19.5, 15.5. Put it with something. All right. Quick couple updates. I saw Man on Fire. I think that's what it's called. I finished that today. Me and my girl finished that today. It's shit about a real estate mogul. And they tried to take his business, and there's all this stuff from him, like a hostile takeover. It was really good. It was really good. The ending was, I guess it was appropriate. But I hope it's a season 2, even though I can see it not being a season 2. I hope it's a season 2. It's a really good series. So if you guys are into just good shows and you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Like it's called like Man on Fire or something like that, or Man on the Line. No, I think it's Man on Fire. Man on Fire is really good. Y'all see LeBron corny ass today? This is what I be talking about. Now, not LeBron. Well, that's his mouthpiece. Miami wasn't no big 3 now. Now Miami wasn't a big 3. And this brings me to my next one. I'm old enough to remember when these niggas announced that shit, everybody going crazy because it was unfair. It was so unfair. Yeah, Wade and LeBron was OD. Yes, because LeBron was seen as number 1 or number 2 in the league, whether you wanted him or Kobe, and Wade was top 5, probably top 3. But so it was like, whoa, you got 2 of the best 5 players hands down in the league, and Chris Bosh was top 10, top 15 at the absolute worst. So now I'm old enough to remember when they had that big ass fucking parade and the big ass fucking, I don't know what it's called, like the entrance with the fire, and Chris Bosh like, oh, and LeBron with the not 1, not 2, not 3, nigga went all the way up to 8. Boy, you better stop playing like that wasn't no. But this is what LeBron does. And this is bringing me to my next point. I'm loving getting older. I'm loving getting older because I'm having more of an appreciation for shit that I did when I was younger. And I'm understanding I'm in a unique position where I get to talk to people older than me and put them on game because I'm still tapped in with young shit. I'm still tapped in with younger artists, younger music, younger culture, younger fashion, shit like that. But I always been tapped in with stuff older than me. And what made me think about that, like this LeBron shit made me think of it today too. But I already had this on my mind. But the LeBron shit made me think of it because I'm like, yo, they really trying to rewrite history. Like it's a 20-year-old right now that's gonna believe that shit. It's a dead ass a 20-year-old right now that started watching basketball probably when LeBron was in the fucking bubble. You know what I'm saying? The year before LeBron went to the bubble type shit. And yeah, he done heard his whole life that LeBron was the GOAT, but he's seen it with his eye when LeBron won the chip. And all he's seen is like LeBron and KD and Ann and Steph. He's only seen these niggas, and he ain't never heard of Chris Bosh, never knew Chris Bosh to be an all-star thing. He probably believed that. Yeah, he heard D-Wade before. He know D-Wade name ring bells, but he probably like, yeah, Chris Bosh, I never heard of that nigga. It's so easy to rewrite history. That's why, and I'm telling y'all, that's why I will always be on the timeline. Like, yo, we gotta respect our elders. We gotta respect Jerry West. We gotta respect Bill Russell. And I kind of front on Bill because Bill was a hustler and he was a defender. But I don't know if Bill Russell had like any besides being a great defender, having reflexes. I don't look at him as somebody who shit could like translate today. Like Wilt to me could translate. Like Jerry West was a dog, had great handle, could shoot. In today's game, you give him that training, he's gonna be a monster. Like we got Oscar Robertson, we gotta respect these dudes, and we can't be like niggas' ass because it's just too easy. I was talking to a dude on Twitter. I forgot what we were talking about. It might have been if Steph was better than Kobe or if Steph was the best point guard ever. But I had to stop talking to bro when he told. I was like, yo, how old are you, bro? And he said he was 20. So I had to think like, yo, my nigga, you wasn't like, if you 20, that means you was probably born in like 2005. And shout out to my young boys and my young shorties watching, my young ladies. Shout out to it's nothing against y'all. And a conversation should be had. But it's like, I really can't go back and forth and debate with somebody seriously that wasn't even alive to see Kobe and Shaq play together. Like you weren't alive for Kobe and Shaq. It's crazy. It's one thing to be like, I was 8 or 9, like when you're not alive for some shit, you can't appreciate it. You really can't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like he started learning about basketball like LeBron in Miami type shit. That was probably the first jersey he got was like Kyrie, or maybe the Warriors was his first team, which is a hell of a dynasty to be introduced to. But still, it's like, and when you think about that, it's so easy to downplay people from our past. You watching this, no matter what age you is, it's gonna happen to you too. It's gonna happen to your favorite players, your favorite movies, your favorite music. It's gonna happen. A 20-year-old right now do not want to hear no Hov. He don't want to hear no Jay-Z. He don't want to hear that shit. Now, he might be able to listen to it and be like, okay, I can appreciate it. Just like me, when I was like 13, my dad was so influential with me with like music and movies and stuff, mostly music. And I would just go into his room and listen to all his old CDs and shit. So I would listen to like LL Cool J shit from the 80s. So like even then I'd be like, yo, this is not, I could get it, but I wanted to listen to Jay-Z and DMX and Lil Wayne and shit. I would still be listening to him, be like, yo, this is tough. Okay. But like he was, I could respect it, but they could never be as good as a Lil Wayne or Jay-Z to me. Whereas somebody from my dad era, that's blasphemy. But it's important that you have that respect. Now with social media, we get into the point where it's like it's so back and forth, and it's so I got to do whatever I can to prove a point that like legends is getting completely shit on. Like they just like I seen a video with KD, nigga was like, yo, why you put one step in? Why you step one step in? And it was nasty looking at it and knowing what we know now with analytics. How this nigga would literally be like at the 3-point line and would step in and just have like 1 foot over the line type shit. But that was his shot. That's how he shot. But it also makes you think, you don't think KG could have hit those shots if he just practiced a little more? You don't think he was that talented? It just wasn't what was taught back then. But if he was doing that back then, niggas now be like, he the GOAT. He was 7 foot. He could guard 1 through 5, which KG could. He was a killer, which he could. He was clutch, which he was. He led a team to a championship, which he did. And that nigga was hitting threes and shit. And he was one of the best defenders of all time. He was so versatile. You know what I'm saying? But just because he put that one step in, I was just like, he's lumped in with niggas like from 20 to 40 all time, man. So I say that to say this, no matter what age you are, be grateful for every year you get, and also be willing to learn about the stuff before you. Be willing to learn about and really dig into it. Like if you're gonna be a fan of some shit, be a fan. Because I know I was a music fan. I love music. So it was nothing for me to spend hours. Like when I was a kid, I would spend hours in my dad's room, like playing the game and listening to all his whole shit. I had my music in my room, but if I was in my dad's room, you know, if y'all old school, these big ass CD towers that had like CDs here, CDs here, CDs here, and you would just turn it, and it was like 50 CDs on each type shit. And, you know, I might post this on Twitter because I was at my dad's house last year or earlier this year in the basement, and he still got like all the CDs, all the classic CDs, and I was like, oh my god, Dad, he still got like records and vinyl and shit too. But yeah, like if you are a black person age 30 to 50, yeah, you'll recognize all them CDs. You be like, god damn, you got that, you got that. And it's crazy because they was like $15 back in the day. Good lord. But $15 is probably worth it because you know a CD would take your time for a long time. I remember I would get a new tape or a CD, and we have a road trip to like from New York to Georgia, and I played that CD the whole 8 hours. The whole 8 hours. No phone, no apps, no social media, just the CD. So I guess it probably was worth $15 in hindsight. Now it ain't, you know, because there's too much stuff going on. But yeah, man, don't let niggas rewrite history. And if you a youngin or just somebody who don't know, familiarize yourself. I try to familiarize myself with stuff that's before me and stuff that's still coming up now. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to be tapped in. Now, if it's ass, it's ass. But if it's good, I definitely give it its flowers. So, yeah, man, that shit just blew my mind when I was like, bro. And the older you get, the more time be weird to you type shit. So it's like I had to think like, yo, 2005 was 20 years ago. Wow. And I don't want to say time flies because it's easy to say that. 20 years do feel like 20 years, but it's just like, yeah, bro, you missed a lot, my nigga. Like you really missed a lot to be talking this basketball and shit, my nigga. Like it's tough. It's tough. So man, be mindful and take it easy on Unc and Gramps and great uncle when they telling you about Magic, because Magic is another one. They coming for Magic now. I love Steph, and I know Casey loves Steph too. But there is no universe. I'm sorry that Steph Curry can be a better point guard than Magic Johnson or a better player. He could be a better shooter. And even if you say you want him over Magic, like you'd start a franchise for him, okay, I'll give you all that because he's the best shooter of all time. He revolutionized the game, possibly the most dangerous player of all that. But people forget Magic Johnson was like, what the fuck is that? That's what he was. Wilt Chamberlain wasn't quite that. Wilt was like, what the fuck is that? But it was other 7-foot niggas. What made Wilt was he was just uber athletic. But it was other 7-foot niggas. When Magic came in the league, it wasn't no other 6'9" point guards, my nigga. Oscar Robinson being a 6'5" point guard blew niggas' mind. Being a 6'5", 6'6" point guard. Magic is a legit 6'8", 6'9", my nigga, stepping into the league with the best handle. He got the best handle in the league, stepping in the league. It's probably out of him and Isaiah, and he was in the league before Isaiah. 19 years old, 6'8". He's like LeBron before LeBron. And that's not even my era. That's just what I had to learn. That's just when I had to get put in my place because I have Kobe over Magic, but I understand when people got Magic over Kobe because of the MVPs and the championships in the 80s and the rivalry is like, yo, and Magic like retired at 30. I think this nigga retired at 30 with like 3 or 4 MVPs, 5 titles. Retired at 30, my niggas. So it's just tough. It's tough. We gotta always, but Magic is the next guy they coming for. We just have to always just be very wary, man. Be very, very wary of shitting on the past. And last but not least, I seen this baseball shit going viral. Shout out to my queens. Shout out, affectionately known as the Dream Girls, the Dreamers and the Dream Girls. But shout out to the queens out there. I respect y'all plight. I understand that it's probably, I understand it's harder in male-dominated spaces to work in those spaces. So I understand where all the sportscasting women on the timeline are coming from. For those who don't know, it was a situation where like this dude basically rizzed up 2 chicks, and it did look a little cringe. But it was a dude who rizzed up two ladies. He was like a sideline reporter for baseball. They was calling the game, and baseball's mad time in between the shit, and they like go talk to the fans. He's talking to 2 ladies, and they ask them, and then they're like, dude was like, yeah, we're gonna check on you in like 30 minutes. You got 5 innings to get the number. Men are gonna be, I shouldn't say boys are gonna be boys, but if you a man, then you know how it is. Like, oh, 2 cute girls, I bet you can't get her number. You're gonna get her number. And then the dude proceeded to try to get her number. I don't know if he got a number and all that. And people are losing their shit over it, especially women. And I understand. I understand why they're losing their shit because it did look a little cringe. And from their point of view, they aren't allowed to do that. But I don't want to. So I want to say I understand where they're coming from. And I don't want to say anything that I don't want to just talk down on their experiences. Their experience is their experience. I can tell you right now as a man, any woman reporter that would have did that to 2 men, she would be a legend. Like I'm seeing all these women like, oh, if a woman reporter would have did that, they would have been this, and this. Maybe you would have been fired. I can't speak to that. But the public reaction, you would have been a star. You would have picked up 1 million followers overnight. Everybody would have been like, yo, that's dope. Every man seeing that would have been like, I wish I would have got rizzed up by her cute ass. And the reason why that is because that's society. Women generally don't shoot their shot at men. So if you have a beautiful woman joking with 2 men watching the game, and she's like, well, you're handsome. Let me get your number. Yeah, what's your IG? Yeah, let me get your number. All the dudes watching gonna be like, yo, nigga, you better handle that. What you mean? What you waiting for, boy? I wish I was there, nigga. She wouldn't have had to ask me twice. That's how men are. So I don't want to poo-poo or talk down to any woman their experiences. So I understand where they're coming from, where if they're saying they would have got fired because it would have been seen as unprofessional, whereas boys can be boys and it's kind of getting laughed off. I understand there, and I won't speak to that. What I will speak to is how men almost, I don't know a man that wouldn't have been like laughing through that or been like, yo, I wish that was me, or yo, she's funny for doing that. What's her IG? Like, she would have picked up mad. She would have got great attention socially for that. I don't know professionally. Okay. Always want to respect the queens. Okay. I don't want to speak to y'all experience because I'm not a woman. I'm just saying, if a woman would have did that to two men, it would have been jokes. Hopefully that dude don't lose his job. And shout out to the women sportscasters that work for the Braves that know him. That's kind of coming to his aid, saying that he's basically like a shy guy. He's a cool guy. He's not like a guy that's like a, you know, always like Johnny Bravo. Like he sees women, he's trying to get their numbers. That's not even his type. It's just, you know, and that's no excuse. If he made the women feel uncomfortable, then he's wrong. And he should be in trouble for that. Because it did look a little cringe. It did look a little cringe. But the most cringe came from him. He was awkward. The ladies, the blonde, I think she was blonde, she was calm. She was like, do you want my number? Or are they asking you to get my number? Like, she was like, he couldn't handle her. He was like shriveling up. That's why it was awkward. She was intimidating him, you know. But yeah, just want to talk on that. All right. Paula said, Rich Paul, yeah, you get on my damn nerves too. That's LeBron, you know, great businessman, but narrative shifter. That boy, him and LeBron, them boys going to shift the narrative. I'm telling you. Mom who bets in the building, good vibes for sure. KC said, bro, always trying to diminish these dudes to minimize the players who play with others who got all the rings. That's a fact. You know how it go, yeah. And people see that. LeBron does do that sometimes. Now, he don't do it with Kyrie. He let other people do it with Kyrie. He won't do it with Wade. But other guys, yes. Kevin Love, he did it during the season. Fit in. It's so funny because he told Luka to fit out. I guess it makes sense. He told Luka, don't fit in, fit out. He told Kevin Love, stop trying to fit out and fit in. It's dirty. But it is Luka and Kevin Love, so maybe Ron had a point. Hella lane for sure. Big fan of Hero here as well, but feel like Ben will get his moments against Vooch anyway, and he'll score some, get some free throws. Pat Williams going to be guarding him. Vooch going to be Khalil wearing Vooch, I think. That bum ran ever again in my life. I'll put money on Julius Randle. And see, everybody got their guy they don't fuck with. Dwayne Wade literally was on camera saying he wasn't moving to Cleveland, so if Bron had any desire to team up, he was going to have to make a move. That is also a fact. Because like I remember that summer, everybody was doing meetings. Like Carmelo had a meeting. LeBron had meetings in New York, and everybody was doing meetings. I said that last year and played him once this year in a BNB to get 8 assists. He had 7 with 10 minutes left in the third, and guess where he finished? You guessed it right, finished right. Now Julius Randle was printing money with me betting this assist live. I ain't gonna front. I got no bad words for Julius Randle this year. That's 100. Steph, my favorite player ever, but bro, Kobe and Shaq was a different monster. That is a fact. Just a little different. Bro, I'm 34. I got to watch Kobe, but didn't get to really watch and admire Shaq and Kobe until after Shaq left. Anyone younger than me can't say that. I barely can say. I know, bro. Yo, and they be so adamant. Like, they be like, and I'm like, yo, that's why I kind of like laugh it off. I can't never take it seriously because it's like I probably was that way at 22. You couldn't tell me Lil Wayne wasn't the greatest rapper of all time. And I knew better. Now, still, he's my GOAT. But I knew, like, you can't just say, like, you got Rakim, you got LL Cool J, you got Jay-Z, you got Biggie, you got Nas, you got all these people. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. Carter 1, Lil Wayne, the greatest of all time. I heard enough. Not even Carter 2. Like, yo, Carter 1, and he's mixed. Nah, squad up. That's it. He the best. So I just you gotta have grace with him, man. Shaq that's your husband's favorite player ever. Yo, Shaq. Yo, Shaq is the most dominant player of all time. That when Shaq was Shaq for them 3-4 years, I'm telling you niggas, it was literally giving the ball. You can have 3 grown-ass men on him. It don't matter. He's turning, pivoting, and dunking. And don't let the nigga be hitting free throws or you're scoring 40. Straight like that. Nick the Ruler like Davion Mitchell, 20 PA plus 235. I like that. We in an era where if we don't agree, someone got to be wrong. That is the social media area. That is era. That is a great point. That is a great point. Justin agrees. Can't wait for the World Series. We will see playoff Randall in the building. He will drop a solid 14-5 on 3 of 18. Yo, all my guys hate Randall. Raffy hates Randall. Before I was a Steph fan, when I was playing PG, Rondo, and Nash was two of my favorite players. Before Davidson, Steph trumped them all. Ah, damn. So you was a point guard and you like Nash and Rondo. So you must have been a shooter who could defend. Okay. I see the vision, Casey. I see the vision. I see the vision. She said gravity. Bro, them CD towers were crazy. Remember when them VHS and DVDs, these LKT used to have that, took up all that. Oh my God. Yeah, all that space in the back room and in the space between the back room and the front room where the computer was. That's a fact. J Main in the building was popping. Is working against me. Dream, you want to talk at me and not read the comments? What you talking about? I mean, not trying to hear this magic ring. Get the fuck off your own stream. Kobe can go over Magic, but Steph Bleaky too far-fetched. Kyrie over. All right. Knock it off, PG Graphics. That age retired him, man. That ain't our problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, y'all fronting on Magic. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting the GOAT. To be honest, though, Dream, the girls was low-key hitting on him. Yeah. I know I thought they was responding for sure before that comment even. Oh, okay. See, okay. He wasn't all over them. LOL, bro. Give you a number or nothing. Keep moving. Okay. He kept moving. There was a female reporter this week that was called out for having an improper interview with the player. She laughed it off and then posted congrats in the photo of two of the posts were gross. Okay, so maybe that's where it's coming from. Okay. Wayne said, yo, new, what up, Blunt Money? Like what you doing here, G? I'm on Sabonis double-double and Klay Thompson and Sabonis both 20. Okay. That must be a Blunt Money bet. I could definitely see that. I could see it. I don't know how much Sabonis double-double helps that. I would do Sabonis 12 rebounds, but I like that. That's where the female, okay, that's where they were coming from. This all happened the same week. Now, I did see a picture that went viral of like a woman seemed to be invading the dude's space. Like she was like, right, he was like here and he was like getting interviewed and she was like in between his legs, like really close to him to the point where she was like super close. Maybe that's what you're talking about. And I did see her kind of getting flack for that. I did think like she was close, but he didn't seem like he had a problem with it. So, but okay, that's where it's coming from. Okay, well, I understand why the girls was up in arms there. I understand. I was watching that game. Okay, so you seen the whole thing come about. Okay, I really thought they were hitting on him, giving him okay. And you know how that shit go on the internet. It's only gonna get clipped the certain part, and that's what's gonna go viral. They're not gonna go through the whole conversation before it got to that. He won't lose his job and shouldn't, but I just wanted to give you, yes, please do. Always. Thank you. Yes, of course. I always want even open dialogue and perspective on here. Y'all know I don't fuck with MAGA, and I be telling the MAGA niggas to tell me their perspective. So everybody, I'm not a Drake guy. I be telling niggas, give me the Drake. I'm look, equal opportunity, baby. DEI, everybody come. Everybody get a piece. Socially and professionally, damn near the same thing these days. You ain't lying now. Yeah, you ain't lying. You is not lying. You're not lying. Because social shit can definitely get your ass professionally canned. DMX is still the best nigga. Pound for pound, Iverson to go. I can see that. Yeah, pound for pound. I can give you pound for pound. I'm more of an Isaiah Thomas guy just because Zeke, and that's, by the way, it's so funny. This I'll wrap. Well, first of all, I'll wrap the stream up with my plays for the people that don't this is a sports show. But yeah, Khalil Ware under 1-3, AD 18 points. I played that for 3/4 of a unit. That game is about to start. Sabonis 1-3 minus 115. Played that for a quarter of a unit. And play PJ Washington 2 threes with Sabonis double-double. Played that for half a unit, minus 117 on FanDuel. Zeke will always be my guy. Same last name. Got my number from him. But and it's so funny because when Zeke just went viral for saying what he said about Bron, unfortunately. I was laughing at that. But people they didn't hear what he was saying after that. He was talking that talk after that. And then he was talking about Bron too, but he was talking about Jordan. And he was like, yeah. After he said the whole shit about the show, he was like, yeah. And everybody got all these lists, all these top 5 lists. I ain't on your top 5. I'm not on your. It's so funny. I ain't on the top 5 list. Everybody on their top 5, I beat. And I beat them more than they beat me. I beat them head to head. I'm not on your top 5. Don't that make it top 5? And Jalen, the Detroit, and he was gassing him. He's like, yo, that's right. He's like, yeah, that's right, Zeke. Talk to him, Zeke. And you think about it. Zeke beat Magic in the finals, I'm pretty sure. Beat him twice in the finals, I think. In the game, I think the series he lost was the series he broke his ankle, or he fucked his ankle up and he like limping. He still scored 25. And that's so funny. Like, niggas, we gotta respect. We really gotta respect these niggas, man. Because y'all seen Ja Morant yesterday with that ankle. Zeke had a way worse ankle sprain than that and gave niggas like 25 in the quarter in the finals, man. Stop fucking playing with these legends, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if Ja Morant is faster, stronger, and has a 59-inch vertical. That don't make you better than Isaiah Thomas, my nigga. It don't. I'm sorry, it don't. But yeah, Zeke is my guy. Pound for pound, he's my guy. He got the 2 chips. He got the back-to-back. Beat Jordan. Now, Jordan wasn't Jordan yet, but he beat Jordan enough. Beat Bird at his peak. Beat Magic at his peak. And what many would say is like the talented, hardest era in the NBA. He got his 2 off. You know what I'm saying? And was the lead scorer / facilitator for a bunch of goons. That nigga, the team full of, it was him, Dumars, and then a bunch of niggas who just was just beating shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had the identity too. So yeah, man, Zeke is my guy. But I couldn't talk you off. AI is also my guy. Kobe and AI are my era. Those are my 2 favorite players of my era. So those are probably my 2 favorite players. But yeah. Happy playoff season, folks. Let's hit these live in-game bets. Yeah, we was close yesterday. Real ones know. Real ones know we was close. We're going to hit a couple. All right, man. Great stream. Already recapped. I don't know if you guys seen ads or not in this stream, but you guys are going to start seeing some ads. Maybe not during the stream, but definitely after the stream because I monetized the channel finally. So there's that. But yeah, man, do me a favor. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Yeah, man. Just gotta teach the youth them. Gotta teach the youth. But yeah, man, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me get a heart and retweet if you are watching on Twitter. Sub to the channel Blunt Money Best. That's this channel that you are watching right here. We'll greatly appreciate that. Most importantly, if you want all my plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. See now that reminded me of me. That's how I was. Like I was born in 85, but like I knew shit about niggas in the 70s, the 60s, because I was a basketball head. And my dad or my mom, I forget, but they bought me like when I was like 10, they bought me like the 100 greatest basketball players ever book. And this had like Dolph Shays, Paul Ariza, like a bunch of white dudes from the 50s was in that shit. But that's how I learned about Coolsey, George Mikan. Then they had the niggas from the 60s, you know what I'm saying? Dave Collins from the 70s. And all I would do is just read, like they had like 2 paragraphs on each of the players. And I would read that book every day. I read that book like every day for like a year. That's why I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Unc is a good man. Unc is a good man. All right, gang, do me a favor. Hit that like on the way out. Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully y'all found the stream entertaining and informative. But y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash, man. We got to have it. So let's get it.